It's 21 to 8. It's The Bunch. It's Ask an Expert today. Tristan Kirkham from New Home Building Brokers is with us today. So if you have any questions about building a house, a new building, that's time to call, 1333 53. On our Facebook page, Ruth has asked, Tristan, what fees are involved for using a building broker?
Depending on, there's a number of brokers in Perth now. I believe there's about 14. Generally speaking, the model is set up the same as when you go and deal with a project builder. They'll have commission included in the price of the home, so it doesn't matter which builder the building broker takes you to, the commission should be the same, and it should also be declared. Some building brokers might charge an upfront design fee, but it depends on their model, whether they have an in-house design or they subcontract it out.
Okay, so will people have a design when they come to you already? Is that the case sometimes?
To me personally, we get a lot that have actually had designs done and they've blown out with builders and they're in all sorts of hurt.
Right.
But as a rule, the model's set up where get it designed to suit their budget.
Okay.
So,
Yep.
yeah.
Right. So they can come to you with nothing at all. We want to build a house and take it from that level.
That's right. So I use 15 different designers in Perth because every designer's got a different ability with a pen in their hand to make sure something fit people's budgets. So you've got to line them up from developments to top-end stuff to middle-end market. So, of course, if you just go to one designer all the time, they're generally good at one thing.
Mm-hmm. This tendency towards putting these huge houses on a block and filling the whole thing up, is that still going, continuing? Are we?
Yeah, the market still likes to stroke their ego with these ridiculous homes that you see driving
Doesn't
around.
make sense to me.
I always remember there used to be a ratio.
Yeah.
Wasn't there a ratio? I mean, when you look at, suburbs like Dalkeith, where you've got
space.
these beautiful leafy suburbs because there was space around the houses to have the
Flourish.
gardens and trees. I believe there was a ratio. Well, I always remember a ratio when houses were being built. Does that not apply anymore?
There's always a plot ratio, what you can cover, but getting back to our favourite topic of councils, there's an amazing ability to manipulate open space and what you can achieve. So again, that's a topic of discussion in the street of who got what on their block.
Yeah.
But look, what we're putting on blocks now, there is a massive change to people with the lock and leave situation where they don't want to spend the weekend mowing the lawns all weekend.
Yep.
So yeah.
Can't water the garden anyway, so I have one.
And then the energy consumption to run the size, the monstrosity that people build is starting to have an effect on them as well.
Well, in fact,
And
Tanya
nowhere
says...
nice to sit, and they're all going mad.
Tanya on our Facebook page asks, why can't we find a block of 650 plus square metres without the price being phenomenal or out in the middle of nowhere? And that's part of the reason, I guess, isn't it, what you were just saying?
Absolutely. Well, there's more reasons to that. I mean, a big, strong land developer would probably earn more money with smaller blocks, and the council gets more rates and things like that. So, a lot of people still want the full block, but they're very hard to find, and there's a premium on them. So,
There's certainly been a change over the last sort of 10 years or so. It's gone from, 650 to about 450 metres, I think, somewhere around there?
That's right, Captain Paul. And
With a triplex on it.
And there's even some in the early, high 200s. And if you remember the old Subi Centro days when they came out, there was a lot of shock to 170 square metre blocks. Well, we're not too far away from that.
I don't.
Put a tent on it.
All right, last call for any questions on home building, 1333 53. It's 17 to 8. Let's check the traffic.